Hi YouTube. So there's gonna be a bit of a background noises this time because there's a concert or event party nearby. So I was talking about the idea of smoking cigarette on Discord with a friend of mine, and then I dropped a line about smoking and drinking, in which I said people treat their car better than themselves. I swear. Suffice to say, the saying itself spawned so much thought and curiosity in my head. On a surface level, this saying is just a bit agitated frustration toward people that clean their car, value the materialistic asset over the actual health, which I too am to blame for. And just a head up, I have no objective truth to answer the question. I ponder and ask, but I can only do so to seek clarity, not absolution. Why? Because the answer to this question of why do we value our materialistic asset over our health is simply different for every individual or group of individuals. You probably already know the type. People who materialistic and don't care about anything else but things they could bought, own, and gamble with. Or someone who drinks and smokes not realizing that it will affect them and their loved ones. Whether it's through a logical drive or emotional drive, it differs from person to person. It's either ego, survival instinct, or both of that to make them act as such. Some people set it as their goal, something that they want to achieve, whether it's for themselves or others, myself included. Example, I want to earn enough money to get a house loan, but to get there, I'll need to make serious money for the bank to approve. But in order to do that, I need to refine myself and my gears, my setup. Very technical stuff. I just wanted to live in a decent house within the suburban area with my few remaining family members. Most of them are not dead or anything, we just kinda, not connect very much. So it's both emotional and logical drive, a very grounded need. The materialistic aspect of this is out of clarity, survival, and perhaps comfort too. As of writing this, I can't tell a situation that it will be entirely logical or entirely emotional. Those could be an outburst. Like with a logical drive, maybe it's you owning a business and you have to cut costs, skip around, jumping the lily pad in order for your business to stay afloat. As for the emotional drive, maybe it's not just need, but want. You may want a new iPhone to secure your status in the social circle, be it friends, families, or just people who really like iPhone. You can also be spending money recklessly on food and luxury because it brings you comfort, rather than the fact that it benefits you truthfully, but only for short-term result. It's not fair to say that you shouldn't do any of these actions that I've mentioned, but I'm laying the groundwork for the rest of the video as I prep an abstract idea into an audible words. I think the best they could describe this is that as long as you are aware of what you're doing, the effect and the consequences onto yourself or another, you are better than most people who simply just live like a drone and so on off. And if you say that you are aware of all these things but simply do not care, well, I suppose you may be worse than the latter that I mentioned. Being aware of yourself and your surroundings, yet you choose to ignore them? That's not intelligence. I would say we are wrapped by the idea of false legacy, things that live on for generations right after ours, like kids or wealth that you said you give to someone. So, in the waking moment of your life, the present that stay anew, you think right now would be the best time to build on that legacy. Perhaps you're just living, whatever that may be. These materialistic assets, they are an extension of ourselves. We tend to forget about it when we are on our highs, or we do, but we have so much control over it that it just becomes something that you can definitely manage and simply brush it off. Humans have guts, quite literally and metaphorically speaking. We would trade our blood and sweat just to achieve something, obtain something, attain a status for more opportunities. Our body is simply here. It doesn't run away or go away from your brain, the nerve system, and everything that makes you you. In truth, most of us would need something tangible to hold on to, and I would say it's not just a materialistic asset. It could be any other asset, including people and connection. We live in a world where life is mostly long-lasting, safe, and secure. So we take less precaution to approach things. It becomes a reckless habit, a gamble that you would risk in order to prove that you exist and leave a footprint on the planet. With so many new things to obtain through hard work or flick of a pen, systematically, we are made to be this way, believing that only tangible thing would make us happy. I can certainly say that this is half true, because it's only an extension of ourselves, and I have those assets. Those assets are like an investment to an already existing ecosystem that you yourself own. People who can juggle through the storm, the hardship, the need, the selfishness to gain something, and still manage to invest into their body? Perhaps they are the fairy tale I've been made to believe has extinct. Alas, I'm my own example for someone who would just fumble again and again to obtain something, risking my health in order to achieve it. Because to me, life can heal and reform. But assets, they have expiration date. I know we have them too, but all last longer. So in short-term cycle, it's not too bad. I ramble a lot, didn't I? I'll say my biased answer for myself for clarity is that I have so much connection and value for myself and others through the means of ownership of assets that we build together or I slowly build all by myself. Whether it will be our persona that extend beyond just personality, kinks, and quirks, we have something called intellectual property, which is unique to all of us, whether you brand it or not. It's something that is somewhat an asset in and of itself, because you could really trade your last name to be the name of a big corporate company. You pass them down just like legacies. By all means, it's an extension of self, which become an asset, and we hold to that dearly and cling to it with all the might. In the end, you too are an asset that can be tampered or bargained with. Chaotic rambling aside, you are the asset. Everyone is. Only those who separate yourself from materialistic asset is truly someone who care about themselves the most. The first step is to try. Thank you for watching this video. I'm back with scripted content again. Like and subscribe if you want to stay along the ride of mad rambling and sensible knowledge. English is not my first language, so I might say something that is completely off and nonsensical there, but I hope you get the message from this chaotic pattern seeking brain of mine. You can support me on Ko-fi or Patreon in the link down below. I'll be seeing you. Ciao!